Great. It's been a week, and I am locked in my room once again. Oh boy. And there is no lighting or any form of communication, and I can barely hear Jacob. Now what? Oh well. It was inevitable anyway. Welcome to Fandemic, where we thoroughly analyze various types of independent or fan-made media. I'm your host, Indie Fan. Last season, you saw me look through Jin, a Flash anime series done by LifePoint 1.
And if you don't know what it is, it's a Flash series that came from Newgrounds, about a seemingly totalitarian society where school teachers are practically allowed to beat the shit out of their own students, even if they simply don't like your face.
It's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
But for some reason, expulsion's forbidden by the governing bodies. And if you wish to see my original review of the first half, link in the description down below. But I do have to warn you, the audio is not as good as it is now. Somewhat.
So with that out of the way, let's not waste any more time. This is Jin Season 2.
So we then cut to the deformed dumpster baby of Angel Grove and Beacon Academy, Varan Academy. I wish. We then cut to the auditorium where the students are gathered.
Welcome. My name is Demir.
I'm not gonna dignify that with a joke.
Another thing to note here, the music outweighs the dialogue. I mean, I understand you want to present the moods of the scene, but for God's sakes, if you're gonna put in dialogue, lower the music, for crying out loud. Anyway, we then cut to a childish version of a baseball field where we see Andre, the Super Saiyan wannabe, practicing for the school team.
So he wants to try out for the team, eh? Well, we don't want you here!
Fuck you!
So then cut to Fenric, another baddie in the series. Pitch a throw, Andre hits the ball at the cost of the bat, and that causes him to get in. Somehow.
To the team.
Somehow I get the feeling the plot holes will just be adding on and on.
So then cut to Trunks wannabe, a titular protagonist, Jin.
Have you heard the stories on this guy?
Yeah, but I actually heard he ended up losing the fight big time at his last school.
I don't know. Last I checked, the staff was pretty incompetent, and last I checked, they were dumb enough not to tell the student dean and Legend.
Huh? Wait, are you talking about me?
No.
But you said my name!
No.
Okay. I'm sorry I misunderstood. So, what's going on over there?
Jin.
Again?
Yes.
Huh. Well... Good luck with that! Bye!
Moving on.
So they then find out of the fall of their previous school, no one practically wanted them. Which also begs the question, how do they know they were involved in the incident? Is Legend even aware he practically destroyed his own future? And why is Jin and the rest unwanted even though they were clearly not involved? So anyway, we learned not only are the students accepted, faculty members now got new jobs as well. And Jin narrates saying something's practically afoot. We then cut to the teacher from the first episode who pulverized another for failure to do their homework.
You know, something tells me he'd be a great father.
So after one of the students asks when does the session start, and no, I am not joking there, he literally gets up and punches him square in the face.
Lesson. Never question your teacher.
Jesus Christ, you wasn't even being disrespectful when your first response is to punch him in the face? Seriously, what the hell? I mean, what was a simple question? Seriously! Sir? What? May I use the bathroom, please?
You may use the bathroom.
So after zooming into another villain, we cut the guy skipping class.
You know, it's quite strange when a person that you fought twice is in the series.
And we learned that he's up to his old tricks again.
Why am I not surprised again? Oh, and just to let you know, to make matters worse, that was the first episode. So we still have a long way to go, so you better get some drinks ready for the ride because you're gonna need it.
So we then cut to our Goku wannabe Legend. Seriously, who names their child Legend? Well, then again, people are naming their children Goku, so I'm not one to judge. And we find out Demir has a plan to rehabilitate the students, even bringing the teacher who literally assaults them for no proper reason. Sure, good idea. Why don't they have this person work in a women's shelter? So the nurse, principal person, tells Legend to be careful given he was captain of the previous school, thus potentially making him a target. How though? Anyway, we then cut to one of the students.
Hey, stop it!
So we then cut to lunch period where Zumi speaks to one of them.
I could learn to like it here.
Oh, time to use the meme from the review it originated from.
What could possibly go wrong?
Memes grow up so fast, let me tell you.
We then see Creepy Man talk to one of Guy's lackeys, which proceeds to an ass-kicking. You can call it that. And it drags on. And on. And on. And then it becomes a fight, and then guys, you get what's gonna happen next. Then the three bad guys show up?
Sweet Christ, going through puberty!
It's like if Godzilla vs. Kong had the fight between them, then Mechagodzilla joins in, then Cthulhu, then the Megazord, then Rita Repulsa, then Michael Jackson, then Serpent. You get the fucking idea. This fight scene goes through way too many combatants for goddamn real.
I didn't expect you to be this good. And you are?
We are the Ginyu Force!
Okay, that didn't happen. We then see the school captains, Kits, Finrak, and Honto.
We're just here to keep the peace. You've got to be kidding me. Peace is the last thing on your mind.
Hey, it's my job to look over a schlock. Don't do it for... Wait. Why am I complaining?
And another fight begins. Why am I not surprised?
Here
So we then cut to a
forever.
blonde and the last of the four captains as the fighting continues. And finally, Guy gets his ass handed to him by the captains, only for the blonde to take pictures of it, and for Guy's somewhat girlfriend to save him, and having Kits recognize her
from
and
somewhere.
just letting her go. So we then cut to Guy once again, Legend.
And here's another problem. A lot of the characters look way too similar. This is not a good sign.
And we find out that the fight between the Captains and Guy has become the top story of the school newspaper, getting the attention of Legend while Andre focuses on baseball, not adding much to the plot. We then cut back to Jin, who still hasn't done a goddamn thing. We then cut to the school captain, Photon, but that would be a badass name, so I'll just call him Tim. So Tim tells Jin the school is run by the 4 captains before mentioned and shown.
But now this brings another question.
What power do the adults even have in this damn academy? How is it that 4 teenagers are above the staff in the goddamn pecking order? How is this even considered? Why wasn't that even used in the previous school? Could have helped them dispose of Guy and Andre quicker. Why are earthbenders in the movie imprisoned in a mountain and not in a metal ship?
Seriously, who actually thought this was good right? You know, on second thought, I'll just play the Batman Forever clip.
It just raises too many questions.